A case for the graying workforce in India. India is on the verge of a demographic dividend. Much of the discourse, therefore, is about the employment and employability of the young, and rightly so. Please watch this demo and decide for yourself if the discourse needs to be widened to also include the continued employment and employability of the graying. Let's start. India is a young country and will continue to remain so in the near future. At any point during this time, will India's workforce be younger or older than its population? The options are A. Younger, B. Older. Let's say older. Correct. Next question. As of now, the largest group in India's workforce is that of the 20 to 29-year-olds. By 2022, which will be the largest group in the workforce? And the options are 20 to 29-year-olds, 30 to 39-year-olds, 40 to 49-year-olds, and 50 to 59-year-olds. Let's say 40 to 49-year-olds. Incorrect. The correct answer is 30 to 39-year-olds. Next question. Between now and 2022, only one age group within India's workforce will see a decline in its percentage share of the total workforce. Which one is it? And the options are 20 to 29-year-olds, 30 to 39-year-olds, 40 to 49-year-olds, and 50 to 59-year-olds. Let's say 30 to 39-year-olds. Incorrect. The correct answer is 20 to 29-year-olds. Next question. At any point in time, even during India's period of the demographic dividend, its workforce will be older than its population because a majority of the young neither get nor want jobs. Why is that so? And the options are A. Poor employability, B. Lack of desirable employment opportunities, C. Continued enrollment in education, D. Many women in this age category are engaged with household responsibilities, E. All of the above. Let's say all of the above. Correct. Next question. Compared to any other period, why does a country's period of demographic dividend present a significantly added opportunity for economic growth? And the options are A. A significantly greater number of young men and women enter the workforce every year. B. If the significantly higher number of young people could be gainfully employed, that would translate into significantly greater production, consumption, savings, and investments. C. Significantly greater production, consumption, savings, and investments would mean significantly more economic growth. D. All of the above. Let's say C. Incorrect. The correct answer is all of the above. Next question. Which of these scenarios will lead to the best utilization of India's demographic dividend? A. All the young people entering the workforce get employment, and those already in the workforce, whether young or graying, continue with their employment. B. A section of the young people entering the workforce gets employment. Another section of the young pushes out and replaces a section of the graying workers, and the remaining young people remain unemployed. C. Many of the young people entering the workforce only find employment if they can push out and replace the graying workers. Let's say A. Correct. Next question. China's demographic dividend is about to end in the next 1 or 2 years. In its best years yet of economic growth and employment generation, China created an additional 5 million jobs each year. What do you think is India's target of incremental job creation over the next decade? And the options are 5 million, 7 million, and 12 million. Let's say 7 million. Incorrect. The correct answer is 12 million more jobs per year. Next question. Even if it exceeds China's record, why will India still fall short of its job creation target by a good bit? And the options are A. Suboptimal employability will continue to tilt India in favor of capital-intensive technologies rather than labor-intensive ones. B. India's manufacturing and non-manufacturing sectors, with the largest potential to create jobs, will continue to be constrained. C. Both of the above. Let's say C. Both of the above. Correct. Next question. Even by optimistic projections, if India will have below plan job creation, then the young will compete with one another for the newly created jobs and with a section of the graying workers for their existing jobs. True or false? The options are true and B. False. Let's say true. Correct. Next question. The obvious advantages of employing the young and have some of them replace the graying are A. They are cheaper. B. They are more flexible and adaptable. C. For work that requires fluid abilities, which means cognitive and physical abilities, their productivity is higher. And D. All of the above. Let's say all of the above. Correct. Next question. The obvious advantages of continued employment of the graying are that they are more productive with work that requires A. Crystallized abilities, i.e., those which are associated with longer years of education and practice and stay at a high functional level even at a later age. Option B, institutional memory, and C, both of the above. Let's say A. Incorrect. The correct answer is both of the above. Next question. Many countries in the world have already grayed. By 2022, India will also get classified as a graying nation, with 150 million people who are over 60 years old and 300 million who are between 40 and 59 years old. Our graying workforce will play a critical role in succeeding with this large consumer group domestically and internationally because, and the options are A. It is established that organizations that mirror the consumer base they serve do better, and B. It is argued that 50 is the new 40 and hence the graying are more productive today than they were earlier. Let's choose A. Correct. Next question. Like consumption spurs an economy, so does savings translated into investments, which makes for the supply of capital that is required for economic growth. In per capita terms, graying people have the potential to supply more capital than the young because, and the options are A. In a person's career, disposable incomes increase with age, and so does the savings and investments. B. Between a graying person and a young person with equal disposable incomes, the former has higher savings and investments. C. Both of the above. Let's choose A. Incorrect. The correct answer is both of the above. Next question. Internationally, organizations from some sectors get more awards for age inclusion. It is not just because they have graying workforces that they have age-inclusive workplaces. It is also because they get distinct talent advantages and market opportunities from doing so. Which are these sectors? And the options are financial services, healthcare, education, public utilities, government, and all of the above. Let's choose all of the above. Correct. Next question. In India, there are several sectors that are projected to have the highest potential for employment growth over the coming years, but may not figure very high in the career preferences of the talented young. These sectors will have to work harder at the continued employment and employability of the graying. Which sectors are these? And the options are auto and auto components, construction and infrastructure, transport and logistics, textiles and clothing, food processing, all of the above. Let's choose B. Construction and infrastructure. Incorrect. The correct answer is all of the above. Next question. Formal employment operates in pyramids. Even a growing pyramid creates redundancies at all levels unless it grows by leaps and bounds. If we examine the redundancies, what do we find? And the options are A. At every higher level, the capability gap between the stayers and the leavers becomes lesser. B. At the highest levels, where the best of the graying workforce resides, and the capability gap between the stayers and the leavers is the least, the redundancies are the most regrettable. C. Both of the above. Let's say both of the above. Correct. Next question. And finally, some more reasons that add to the case for the graying workforce include: A. Longer life expectancies must mean longer work lives. B. Multi-generational management becomes easier with the presence of skip generations. C. The young feel more optimistic and secure about their own futures when they see the graying and the old doing well. D. The best time to work on the issues of the graying and the old is during the period of the demographic dividend rather than after, by which time these groups would have grown to unmanageable proportions. And E. All of the above. Let's say all of the above. Correct. Next question. And this is the final question. The case for the graying workforce and that of the young are not mutually exclusive. These words of Martin Luther King might well apply to the interdependence of the old and the young. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. The options are agree or disagree. If you chose agree, you would be right.